versatility, water resistance, great lume, a timing function, everything made in stainless steel, wearable and tough, and also at a very nice price. What else do we actually need when we are looking for a sports watch, for an everyday versatile watch? A watch that can handle all of the things you're going to get this watch into. Well, as you see, what we have here is a Seiko Sports, a Seiko 5 Sports. This is the full review of this watch I purchased recently. So let's get into all the details of this Seiko 5 watch. As you see here, this is the cream colored dial with the kind of grayish blackish bezel. This is the Seiko 5 Sports SRPK31K1 38. So here we have the Seiko 5 Sports SRPK31K1 38 up and close. This is my own watch. I bought it recently from Nomon Watches, no affiliation to Time and Crown channel. I paid $289 with DHL Express shipping. So I wanted to check out this particular configuration because I really like the white or cream color dial with the black or grayish bezel. It's a look I have been looking into for quite some time, and I really also wanted to look into the 38mm version of these very popular and very affordable watches. So the watch does measure 38.1mm in diameter. You have a lock-to-lock distance of only 44.1mm, a thickness of 12.5mm, a lock width here, lock opening of 20mm, and the bracelet, it does taper down to 18mm by the clasp here. The watch comes on this stainless steel oyster style bracelet with push pins and a typical kind of cheap Seiko fold over clasp 2-push button release. Through the Hardlex see-through case back here, we see the in-house Seiko movement. This is the 4R36 movement. This is an automatic movement beating at 21,600 vibrations per hour. It has 24 joules, 41 hours of power reserve, and it is a day-date complication movement. Nothing too special. They don't really do too much with the finishing, but this is again a very affordable watch, so definitely always nice to be able to see the movement. So polished case on the sides, brushing on the top, brushed bracelet, polishing on the sides. Hardlex crystal on both sides of this watch. Hardlex crystal on both sides. This is where Seiko, they go a little bit cheap. So I have no problem with Hardlex. It's a mineral crystal, but it's not as scratch resistant as a sapphire crystal, of course. Completely flat. So typical dive style bezel here. Aluminium. Push and pull crown unsigned. It is a 100-meter water-resistant watch, so it's not a dive watch, but it's definitely a sports watch. You can jump into the pool, or go to the beach, dive in the ocean with this watch with no problem. 120 clicks, easy to grip. And I do feel that we get the right resistance, no play, everything aligns. And for a less than $300 watch, I actually think the bezel action on this watch is really nice. As I said before, I think the bezel action on these Seiko 5 Sports, as well as on the SKX, is high quality. They feel really good and smooth, but still very secure. So the dial is the real star for me with this watch. This nice cream colored off-white, egg white dial. Looking beautiful. Seiko logo applied, automatic above 6 o'clock, made in Japan, you see. And also these applied hour markings, which are filled with lume. I believe they are stamped on the dial. Of course, they're not glued or made by hand in any way. And then we get the day-date complication at 3 o'clock. It is not the same color as the dial, which is a bit of a letdown, but that is one of the things that you have to live with when you buy one of these cheaper Seiko 5 Sports watches. The hands are these typical Seiko 5 Sports hands with the kind of syringe style hour hand, little fat hour hand, and then the kind of arrow style minute hand. A nice thing is that the counterbalance on the second hand, it's filled with lume, and everything is filled with lume but the hands and the hour markings, and let's of course have a lume shot. And it's no surprise, Seiko watches, Seiko Lumibright lumed watches are amazing. Some of the best lume on the market. This watch is no different. It's a lume monster. Even in lower light situations, it's very, very potent. So also an accuracy test, and I'm very happy to report that I get approximately -3 seconds per day. This is really, really nice for one of these cheaper Seiko mass-produced, machine-produced movements. So I'm happy with the accuracy. We do get drilled lock holes if you want to change this bracelet. I'm not a huge fan of these bracelets. It does its job. It's pretty well made, but it feels a little bit cheap and tinny. As you can hear now, I did remove a few links, but let's just try to weigh this watch. So 124 grams, what you can expect from a smaller size sports watch. And on my 17.5 centimeter circumference wrist, it wears perfectly. Of course it is smaller compared to the 42.5 millimeter size of these watches, but I think this is a perfect size for an everyday sports style watch. This is the perfect weekend watch, the perfect holiday watch. If you don't want to bring something expensive, this is the perfect watch to bring with you. And if you just want a really nice everyday watch, maybe weekend watch or whatever you're going to use this watch for, I think this is a really cool watch. Just look at the cool detail with the Japanese signs. At the day-date complication, you can of course also choose English. I just really think this looks cool. So I'm very happy with the overall quality of this watch. I think it looks great. Of course it's not perfect, but that's what you get when you pay less than $300 for a watch like this. I would have preferred that they made a screw down crown and gave us a little more water resistance. Also the bracelet and the clasp is never something I'm going to become a big fan of. These are very cheap bracelets and clasps, but this is a Seiko. This is very easily serviceable and you get the overall look and feel and the toughness that you want with a modern sports watch. So I hope you enjoyed the full review of this Seiko 5 Sports SRPK31K1 made in Japan dive style 38mm watch. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and if you're Danish speaking or Scandinavian, visit my website timeandcrown.dk. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.